Welcome, guys, to 505
On the rise. And today we have a local artist.
PepSparks.
Yes, sir. How are you, man?
Doing good. How about you guys?
Good,
Good.
bro. Thank you for coming on the pod, bro. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I was happy to come on as soon as I got you guys' reply. I was like, oh shit, let's do it.
Hell yeah, bro. You hit us up and you sent us one of your songs. It was what is it called?
Ranch.
Ranch. I was gonna say fucking another country word. I know it was something related to country. Bro, when I
Parched.
listened to it, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
On the farm.
I was gonna say parched.
Cow.
Tractor.
No, tractor. No, bro. And you sent it to me, and I was like, bet. And I was actually at work, and we were building a treehouse, and then the guy that I was working with, that was like, why do you keep listening to the same song? And it's like, because it's like this homie sent it to me from town, and it's really good. So I like it. I'm gonna keep playing, and I legit listened to it all day.
That's
and
lit.
then I picked up my girl like throughout later that day, bro. And then I was like, listen to this. It's a local artist that hit us up, that wanted feedback. And then I put it, and she was legit. She was like, "That's a good song."
Damn,
So
that's
she
dope, bro.
she was like, "This is actually really good." She literally liked it, and she doesn't like rap as much.
That's
so you
pretty
know,
dope, bro.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I
Huh?
appreciate that.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro, you're doing good music. I fuck with it. And let's just start off like this. How did you start off with music, bro?
Yeah, bro. So I've always had an interest in music. So like, I actually started taking it seriously when I was like in 9th grade. So like,
wow.
started high school, and then it was funny because I started recording music like on an Apple headset mic, like on like the wire things, and I used like GarageBand on my phone, and like I didn't really know anything about mixing or nothing like that, so I would kind of just like make random beats and just start like spitting whatever.
The piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And like at the time I was like, this shit's hard, like, you know. And then I look back on it now and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what was I doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it's where it all started, and I kind of just kept rolling with it, and I finally just decided to take it seriously. And
What high school did you go to, bro?
I went to Valley.
Valley.
Yeah.
And how was like your support from your high school homies and shit?
So that it was kind of weird. So like at first, of course, like people were like, this dude's just SoundCloud rapping, whatever.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
so
Always
we
the,
hear that a
the
lot.
clown.
Yeah,
The
so
clown.
it wasn't, the support in high school wasn't too big, but I mean, I didn't really let it affect me, because so I went to high school up until 11th grade, and then I had actually dropped out, and then I went and got my GED. So after that, I didn't really talk to much people from high school, but the support's been great though from everybody in town. So like I appreciate that a lot from everybody.
That shit's lit,
That's
bro.
lit, yeah.
And when you went your GED, what did you do after that? Like you just
Yeah, so I got my GED, and then I kind of just was kind of jumping from job to job, just kind of doing whatever. Because still at that time, I was kind of like, is this music thing really what I want to do? Like,
Yeah.
kind of, you know, just jumping around. And then that's when I finally was like, you know what, like, this is what I want to do. So I kind of, again, I started taking it serious again. There was like stages. Like I keep saying like I'm taking it serious. I took it serious here and then, because it's like there were stages like, I want to do this. Do I really want to do this? Okay, I want to do this. So like
yeah.
from there, that's when I had made that song Broke. So I made it in like the summer of like 2019, which was like
It's been out for a while.
yeah, so the year after I had left high school, I dropped that song, and from there it was actually crazy, because I didn't really think anything of it, because it wasn't really like one of the songs I put like a crazy amount of effort into. It was kind of just for like laughs. So I was like, this is funny.
Honestly, bro, I showed it to Eric, and like we were just laughing at like the lyrics, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought they were sick. It's a good song. I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate
You
that.
don't have money for gas, so you just stay
Yeah,
at
bro,
home.
and that it's so funny because all that shit was facts. Because like I was writing stuff down, and I was just like, I'm just gonna just say shit that's going on, bro. Like, cause like at the
Factual
time,
shit.
yeah, cause at the time my car had broke down, so like it was a little bit before that, and I was writing. That's when I was like, I don't even have money to put gas in my car, and that's like, why am I lying? I don't even have a car to put gas in. But like it was crazy though. So I wrote that song and dropped it, and then after that it was unexpected. So it actually started going kind of like crazy on TikTok, and
TikTok?
yeah, so like a bunch of people started making videos to it, because like I checked it one day and it's like 2,000 people made it like videos, and I was like, what the hell? And I checked again like a few days later, it said 13,000 videos, and I was like, what the hell? So like it started going up, and like I was checking the plays on Spotify, and it was like going up like 1,000 a day, like every single day.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like, what the hell? So after that happened,
That's insane, man.
yeah, after that happened, it was like a few months after I dropped the song. This label, Arista Records, reached out to me. They're like a division of Sony, and they had hit me up. And like at first, they messaged me saying like, "Yo, we like your song, Broke. Like, are you available for like a call?" And I was like, "This
Fuck
shit."
no.
I was like,
Nah,
I was
of
like,
course.
I was like, this
Is
shit.
this real?
Yeah,
Like-
so I like stay looking at my phone. I was like, "There's no way this shit's real." I was like,
Yeah.
so I replied back and I was like, "Yeah, like of course, just to see what this guy was about." And then we had talked and everything like that. And then they actually ended up giving me like it was like a single deal for the song. So like they kind of made a deal with me where it's like they kind of took it over marketing wise. So like they kind of took it and kind of did everything market wise, and you know, just we worked together on the song. And from there, like that's when at that point that's when I was like, all right,
I gotta take this serious.
Yeah, this is it. Like
That's insane though. Your
So-
first song
that's
that you dropped,
lit
like,
as fuck.
right? It was like that you
like
didn't,
a year after high school,
and
like,
then you didn't take much effort, dude. That's crazy.
that was so funny too, cause like everybody like that I know, like all my friends and shit, they're like, it's so funny, cause like a song that you called made Broke, that's like nothing like your other songs, is really the one that like caught attention.
That's crazy
And I
to
was
me.
like, it just
Especially because I've seen that with a lot of people, bro. People do like the ones that, like that one video that you don't try blows up and stuff like
Yeah,
that, you
bro.
know? So it's weird.
So that's when it kind of clicked in my head. That's when I was like, so maybe like, cause at some points like I would be trying too hard, like thinking like, oh, what am I gonna write? Like trying to force stuff, and at that point, so I was like, you can't force it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was dope though. So
Gotta make some merch now, bro.
Yeah, bro. So,
Hoodies,
like,
bro,
I-
tees.
after that, I had kind of jotted up a few designs. Like they were nothing crazy. Like it was literally just like the shirt and it said Broke. But like that's something that I think about.
It's in the works.
Good idea there.
Yeah.
Hey, fool, what is it called when you get an idea? You like put up, like, it's yours. You like buy it off of Eric now, bro.
like trademark it or
Yeah.
something.
He like copyrights it. He's like,
Copyright
I
it.
own the merch designs.
I'll
Spreading
sell it to you.
first.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're making deals here in the pod. Just kidding, no, bro. But
That's so
So
dope, bro. Like
after
off
that-
of TikTok.
yeah,
Yeah,
off of
bro.
TikTok. But after that, like it was just a single deal and that's it.
So I still talk to them and stuff. So what actually happened after that is shortly after that is actually when I made Ranch. So I had made Ranch maybe like, I want to say like almost a year after I had got the deal with that song. And then I had pitched Ranch to them. And so something that happened, so at first they wanted the song. So like at first we were kind of going through things, talking about it and everything like that. And then something happened. I don't know what it was. I think it had something to do with like clearing the sounds, because something that was used in the song was actually like from a movie. So like it had something. I think it's had something to do with like the copyright or something like that. But they had said that they weren't able to do it, and you know, at first I was like, damn. But no, so I just dropped it independently, and that's when I started sharing it around and stuff.
Oh, that's
That's
cool
dope.
though.
Yeah.
That sucks a little bit, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
no,
it's a good song. I
yeah.
like it a lot, actually.
I kind of took it as like, oh no, maybe I was meant to drop it independently, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. And then Broke, it has like over 5,000. No,
Yeah, so it's
500,000.
Yeah, so it actually just hit 600,000
Oh, shit.
2 days ago.
See,
so
that,
it's
I saw that like 2 days ago. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that's crazy.
That's
bro.
the crazy thing too, is that people still show love to that song. Like, so it still goes up by like 1,800 a day.
That's crazy.
It's like people are still adding it to their playlists and stuff.
Hey, I'm
so-
helping out though. 'Cause I've been listening to that song, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
go
they
stream Broke right now.
For real.
I know.
On every platform though.
Yeah, it's on
Ev-
everything. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Apple
And-
Music, Spotify, you know it.
Yes, sir.
What about SoundCloud? Like, you jump? Did you? Because I know a lot of people like start with SoundCloud, but did you start there?
Yeah, so when I first started making music, that's where everything was going on to my SoundCloud. And I think that's where I kind of got the label at first, like, oh, this dude's a SoundCloud rapper. Like,
Yeah.
so I kept dropping on there, but like I didn't really let it phase me like that. So I just kept dropping, and then that's when I figured out how to release on all the platforms. And so I started doing that because it's, you know, I feel like when you drop it on like the major platforms, it's something that people take a little more seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
So after I did that, I kind of, I guess, strayed away from dropping on SoundCloud. I not intentionally, but I kind of just didn't really, just stopped doing it.
What about your parents, bro? Like throughout this time, especially when you drop out and you're like, I am doing music. Like, what do they think?
Yeah, so really my mom was the one that raised me, so she was always the one that was kind of with me all the time. So when I did that at first, she was kind of like, I don't know, like it's not really something that a lot of parents.
It's because it's a big thing, you know.
It's a big thing to take. It's a big risk. That's how people look at it. It's like, and that's a lot of things that I notice is that people say like, oh, you do music, but like, what are you doing? Like,
exactly.
So a lot of people look at it like that. And at first, my mom was like that too. She actually recently passed away, but she was always there for all that stuff. But she kind of started taking me a little more seriously after a while, and especially after everything happened with Broke, because she was still around for that. So after that, that's when I noticed a lot more people started like taking me seriously, and that, you know, it kind of sucks that it happens like that sometimes, because at first people kind of like doubt you and stuff like that, but it takes like that one thing to blow up. But at the same time, I can't be mad at them, because it's like, it is something that's different. Like, it's not traditional, so
it's not normal.
Yeah.
Like,
or especially like someone from Albuquerque.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
bro. Because a lot of people from here, it's like, it's a big Hispanic community, and I mean, you know how Hispanic parents are. Like, it's like
they want that degree.
Like, they want you to go to school. I mean, like, and if you're all for that, that's like,
that's for you.
That's for you. I'm saying, but like, I really feel like if something, like, you feel that in your heart, like, this is for me, like, I feel like you should go for it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Pursue that.
Like, don't let it in later on the years just fucking catch up to you and be like, I should have done this.
Because a lot of people do that. Because actually, I have family that's told me that. They'll be like, oh, I wish when I was your age I got into this, or like, I regret it because I didn't do this, or, you know, that kind of got me thinking too, like, maybe I should stick with this. Like,
definitely, bro.
Because like, you're all old, and then like, you're like, damn,
you have so much regrets.
So like, just
bro, that's perfect. Actually, you have to follow your gut, and if you think it's there, bro. Like, might as well just keep trying as long as you can until, like, something's gonna happen eventually, bro.
Exactly. If you're persistent with it, if like you just keep going and going with it and just give the same effort, it's gonna something's
and
gonna
stay
pop
consistent
up.
too. You know,
because that's what a lot of people do too. Like, they'll start like anything with like the arts, anything, even with like what you guys are doing, the podcasts or like YouTube videos, stuff like that. People will start doing it, and then they'll kind of just fall off after a while, because they'll be like, like, I don't know, like, nobody's paying attention to me, or like, nobody's listening, or you got to just push past that. Because that's how it is with every startup. You start up and it's like, oh, like, this video only got 5 views, but like, that's how everybody starts off. Like, you gotta.
We talk about that a lot. Like, me and Arthur would be like, oh, well, this week this episode didn't do so well, or like, it didn't get as much plays or more shares or anything like that. But we always tell each other, is like, we just gotta stay consistent with it. Like, as long as we keep dropping some content every week or something.
Exactly. And it'd be like that too. But like, it's all about like getting your name out there, and like, you can't do that without making video after video after video.
But the good thing is that after being consistent, like, things are happening, you know, slowly, but like, they're happening, and it's cool, because we're at a point where we're getting like cool little guests and stuff, you know. And like, at first, bro, I swear to you, I don't know any local artists. And like, now it's just crazy how many local artists like want to hop on.
Yeah, bro. That's the crazy thing too, is that I was just thinking about that the other day, which is funny. It's like Albuquerque, like the state in general, New Mexico, it's like nobody really knows about it. Like, you tell somebody I live in New Mexico, they're like, oh, you live in Mexico?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Yes, but
New Mexico.
But like, and then nobody really thinks of it as like an arts kind of state. Like, oh, there's no artists, there's no content creators, things like that. But it's like, there's so many hidden ones.
Definitely,
it's like,
bro.
there's a lot. There actually is a lot. It's just,
it's crazy. Honestly, there's a lot, and it's crazy because, like I said, since we started the pod, bro, hella people. I'm like, there's hella talent here, and like hella things going around, little things that are like karaoke places, little places where you can go open mics and stuff. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know about that stuff till the pod. So it's like cool.
Or like Art Walk too. That's where we like. I didn't even know that was going on for years, bro. And I was like, damn. Like, this
Yeah.
would have been a cool place to like.
Chill in high school with
Yeah,
the homies.
bro. Yeah.
Like it's like let's go to Art Walk. Hell yeah. Like like what the
Mhm.
heck?
The Art Walk is super dope. I actually performed at it this year, which like for the first
No
time.
way.
With what is her name?
Jay
I don't know. Oh really?
Scribe and
Because I saw
Xavier.
Munira, cause when they recently reopened, I saw Munira and like that's why I started getting into like a lot of local artists because like Munira performed I think, and then I was like who's that, and then I like hit her up and I was like hey like your music was cool, and then I started looking at all the artists she was tagging and stuff, and I was like all right for sure, and then it just kind of like been rolling since the first Art Walk that opened since COVID.
Yeah, it was super dope. I didn't even, to be honest, I was the same way. I didn't even know about Art Walk, and then like I got like so Jay actually got asked to like host like one of the shows for it, and that's when we got on. And I was like, oh, this is dope. Like
Where specifically did you perform?
So it was at In and Out, that bar. I don't know if you guys know where that is. It's right next to the El Rey Theater.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
like right next to a next door, because the dude that actually owns In and Out owns like those 3 venues. That he owns the Launchpad, El Rey, and In and Out. So like they're all next to each other.
That's sick. And how was that? Was that your first performance or?
No, so I performed maybe about, I want to say like almost 10 times now, but it's kind of cool though because the shows are like slowly getting a little bit bigger, like more audience.
That's ice, bro.
Yeah, so that last one, the Art Walk, was dope, and then I actually performed at Juneteenth.
No way.
Yeah, so I got asked to perform at Juneteenth.
That's lit.
for the first time, so I was like, this is dope. Like,
This is getting somewhere,
Bro,
Yeah.
so were you able to like meet what is it? Z?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I've known Z for a little bit now, for a few years, so I've been friends. I don't know if you guys know Jay, or if you've ever heard of him.
No,
I don't think so. Bro.
not
Yeah,
Jay.
so my friend Jay, I've actually been friends with him for a few years. He's actually one of the first ones that got me kind of like more motivated to do music, and I just met a lot of people. But anyway, so I know Z from him, and he's a super dope dude. Like we have a song together too on his album. It's called Same, but yeah, he's a super dope artist.
Yeah. Is that the event that happened recently?
Yeah, so
on Saturday.
Yeah, it
yeah,
happened.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So with Juneteenth too, so like I was excited to get asked to perform on that, and then I don't know, something had happened though, so I didn't actually get to perform after all because the venue or the stage that I was performing on, something that happened where they didn't have a DJ.
Okay.
So like we didn't really get to play, but I still like stuck around and supported everybody else that was performing. But it was a super dope event.
That's lit.
There was a lot of people, like a lot of people showed out for that, so that was cool.
Oh yeah, that's sick. I saw that you put something, and then but the thing is that I couldn't because I was working.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull up and like when is the next event? Like
So-
something similar to that.
So I think I actually need to hit this dude up, but I'm supposed to be performing on July 14th
Oh
at that bar again at In and Out. But so the way it was set up last time was for the Art Walk, because it's all outside.
Yeah.
They had it so we were performing on the stage because there's a stage in there.
I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like facing the street. So how it usually is in there is that you're on the stage and you're facing the bar. So like I think that's how it's gonna be this time. But yeah, it should be super dope.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have like a set list of what you're gonna perform?
Yeah,
is it the same
so
songs or do you mix it up a bit?
I try to mix it up a bit every time I perform. So like every time I have a performance or something, I try to record a few new songs, even if I'm not gonna drop them, but just to kind of get some different sounds out there, because like especially in Albuquerque, like everybody knows everybody, so it's like usually the same people that show out at events like that.
Yeah.
So like
you
if I
wanna get
see
'em bored,
so if I see
fun.
the same people, they're like, didn't this dude perform this last week?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I was thinking too. Like because I recently saw something about like open mics. That's what I just mentioned, and then I was like thinking, it's like I know a lot of songs, but then I was like, there's like some songs that I write performing, like playing. And I was like, I can't be playing the same songs over and over in all the open mics though, you know. So I'm like, that means I have to even learn more songs than just to change it up. And I'm like,
It
Is
just
that what
makes you
you-
better though.
that's true. But I'm just like, damn, like, because like it's been something that I want to do. Like I want to get off my comfort zone and like perform or something. And,
yeah, bro.
and then I was just thinking today, I was like, fuck, I need to learn way more songs now and shit. It's like, do I really want to do that shit? Like, I barely have time for certain things, you know? So I'm like, to learn to learn music, bro, like to play like a song or something, it's like takes forever. So I
Yes.
can't imagine writing a song. Like I'm just trying to like copy the artist, you know.
Yeah,
Basically,
bro.
that's a cover, and like you make your own. I'm like that's even harder. So
So how long have you been playing guitar?
honestly, bro, just a year and a half. Like
That's
it
pretty
hasn't
dope.
been it hasn't been very long.
Yeah, because I see the videos that you post about the covers and everything. Those are
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bro,
like
but-
because I don't see a lot of people doing that here. So
No, yeah, but it's cool, bro. Like I said, I've been hitting up random people, and I want to see if I can start working with like local artists and shit. So like, we
let's
need to
get
collab now.
on some shit, bro. I need some melodies. Bro. I need
bet,
some
bro.
melodies.
For real. I'm down. But yeah, dude. Town's growing, and like our goal is to basically make this shit like LA. Like, you
Yes,
know what I mean?
sir.
Well, like that's the like. It's a hard goal, bro, but like it's a reachable.
It's a hard goal, but we can do it.
if we could stay consistent with it, bro, like that ass, like this could be the next LA. Like
Yeah, and it seems like some stuff is opening up like that. Like we got some stuff downtown that's like
pretty chill.
kind of popping off. Like we even got like the barbershops and shit. Like I don't know if you've seen I don't know where it is, but it's like a boutique and a barbershop. So like they have like a closed store that has like vape and
talking about Banco, I think.
yeah, Banco. Like
Or
that's like some LA shit.
It was like so I think they first
Some
started
LA
off with
yeah, bro.
Knob Hill Vintage Boutique,
Yeah, so,
and then they like new owners came in, and then they made it like vintage, and then they also have like streetwear stuff, and then there's a barbershop too. So
yeah,
that's
so it's
fucking
like
dope.
it's crazy. Like when I saw that they were opening that up, I was like, all right, we're doing something here.
Definitely, bro.
Like got some. That's cool too. Is like a lot of local like people are starting their own businesses and doing stuff like that. That's why I'm saying like that's like some LA stuff because like
yeah.
you don't see a lot of that here. It's always been like everybody kind of just
Like
does
big
their own
companies
thing.
or
Yeah,
stuff, yeah.
but like people are starting to take like our generation. It seems like it's like we're starting to take
over, huh?
yeah, it's like starting to take initiative to go open businesses and
Yeah.
open like it's
especially
cool.
stuff like that with like, because I'm a big fan into streetwear, sneakers, everything like that.
There's
And
nothing. There's just one store.
Yeah, they're like, bro, before like I used to want like of course obviously like I couldn't afford that shit before, but I remember in high school I'd be like, bro, I want this, I want like those Jordans and everything, and then I was like, but there's no place to get them here.
Yeah.
You would go to the mall and it's like
the shitty ones.
there's
Yeah.
there's like
And
there's-
I would pull up to them and be like, hey, I like those. Like I didn't even know about this stuff.
yeah, bro, and like I just remember because like I have a lot of family in California, so
Oh,
like
okay.
I'd go with my cousin, and he'd be like collecting Supreme everything, like
Oh, damn.
the Supreme beach ball and like little like random stuff, and then shoes, hoodies, like everything, bro. So like looking at his collection, I was like, damn, like I want to build my shit up too. But like now that we have like shops like that, I think it's dope because it's like we're like basically becoming like how you said, like LA, like they have those other pop-up shops too for streetwear and everything, and I'm like, that's dope. Like I want Albuquerque to grow, but in every other aspect too, not just streetwear.
Oh,
just,
yeah,
like,
definitely.
everything. Yeah,
Like, bro, we have Netflix here now, and I'm like,
I was about to say that, bro. I was
That's
about to say
crazy.
that.
that's gonna bring like all kinds of like people are just gonna come and make more movies here because like I heard it was a place to like make cool like little movies here, you know. But now it's
Hey,
gonna
you
be
know
even more
John,
popular.
or I mean Anotherworld?
Yes, sir.
He was in an episode of something when the world ends, I think, or something, or something on Netflix.
Is it called The End of the Fucking World?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
yeah.
Bro,
He's
so
in
like,
it, bro.
like, The End of the Fucking World. I don't know the cover I've done of Ropa de Bazar, like,
Uh-huh.
like the second cover I think I posted. It's based on that series.
No way.
Like the artist, like he was just like, every time he performs, it's like this song I wrote it because I was watching that series and I thought it'd be cool, and like so
that
like
series is
it's good.
yeah, bro.
He's in that.
Yeah, he's in it, bro. He's like
cool.
one of the students that are in class or something when like shit goes down. I just remember seeing the trailer and he was in it, bro. I was like, that's fire.
That's it,
bro.
That's cool.
with TV series like that, because they've been doing a lot here. I heard
Mhm.
that you can just go and like if you're just like there, they'll be like, hey, you want to be an extra, and they'll like, yeah.
I'll go.
Like they'll just because
Hell
they
yeah.
just need people to come like sit in the bleachers or like sit like you said in the classroom
Shit,
or
I'm
like
down.
Bro, hell yeah, and then just be in the back of a
Yeah.
like series, bro, like in a little episode, bro. That's just lit. And then just go to that episode and be like, look, that.
that's me.
What are you
guys see me
doing?
with it?
Nothing.
I'm taking notes in class.
I'm sitting on the bleachers.
It's like you're doing something you never did in like in school, but you're doing it there. It's like hell yeah, I'm getting paid for it,
He's like, I'm just doing scribbles again.
dude. That ass. That's all I would do in school. The
Bruh,
scribbles.
I
No
heard
cap.
too. So like, because I was talking to somebody from Juneteenth. He was like doing little interviews like that,
Yeah.
and he was talking to me about like the Netflix and everything. So I guess he got asked to be an extra one time in some series. So the setup was like they had him sitting in the bleachers, and he's like, I guess they told him like go get an orange shirt and a blue shirt, and like, so I don't know if you see like, you know, like in Disney, oh crap, you know in Disney movies, like when they have like basketball teams and they have like the one team.
Yeah.
So I guess the way that they do that is they'll have you go on one side and do a cheer like yeah, and then they'll be like, all right, go switch the shirt and go to the other side. And like
So it's the same people?
the same people on each
What?
side.
I haven't even noticed
Yeah,
that,
bro.
bro.
So he even said, he was like,
I'm gonna
so
go look at
this
High
is
School Musical.
For real, I'm be like, huh?
That
looking like
fool was on that side.
yeah, just on that. Weren't you just playing?
It's just like reminds me of the Super Bowl when people be
Like it's switching.
teams, you know? Yeah, but like that's crazy.
Damn, bro,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
just-
even notice that.
Neither did I. I was like, I guess you
I'm
don't
gonna
pay
pay hella
attention.
attention.
Yeah, me too.
Just be like,
I figured too. I guess like
makes sense though.
the producers are probably just like, oh, they won't pay attention to the background anyway. So
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And then wasn't like in High School Musical, one of the high schools were filmed out here in New Mexico or in Albuquerque? Wasn't it one of the high schools?
Probably
Maybe.
it may be, bro.
they
No
use
cap.
a lot of schools here. I remember at Valley too one time. It was funny because it was so out of nowhere. So like,
There
I
was a
was-
series getting recorded there, huh?
yeah. So like there was a movie. So like I went to go pull in a park one morning to go to class. And I pulled up, and like, there's these huge trailers in the parking lot, like Star trailers, and I'm like, what the hell?
Same with our school. I just remembered. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
They had,
like
long ass cables throughout the whole school.
yeah, and I was
bro.
walking, I was like, what the hell? And then I walked by, and they have like a dressing room and everything. So I guess that I don't know if you ever saw it on Disney Plus, but it was called Stargirl. So like they recorded that movie like in our gym, like I guess a part or something. But like that tripped me out because they're like, your guys' parking is over here. It's like not even in the school. It's like
Outside.
like yeah, like next to it in some dirt lot. They're like, you guys go park over here.
Like,
like-
we don't care about our students. We have movie stars
They gotta
coming in.
think the school
For
gets
real.
money for that, so they don't
True.
care, bro.
That's
Bro,
true.
it shook me when you guys told me that a Trisco was in the Avengers movie.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
So the first Avengers,
Yeah.
there's like a scene and like they're overshot like recording or they're overviewing a Trisco.
Yeah.
So like if you look at it like that's literally a Trisco. Like it's
It's like, do
They're
you remember
walking in there and
the
everything.
opening scene in Avengers, the first one, where it's like a facility
Free?
called Pegasus or something like that, and like they're all evacuating because like some shit's about to blow up or whatever.
And that's a Trisco.
And it's like it's a big zoomed out shot, and it's like a Trisco, but they have signs of like the Avengers and like Shield and everything that you
What
couldn't
the
even
hell?
recognize it.
yeah.
So it was just like they used it as like a facility. Like,
Yeah.
it looked like a facility.
Yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
sick, bro. And
It's
then
so
I heard
badass.
they done. I think there's another movie from Disney.
Lemonade Mouth.
Lemonade Mouth.
They
yeah.
recorded that here?
Yeah.
They also
No way,
recorded
what the
it
hell?
in a Trisco. They did that shit too, but it's crazy, bro. Like
Trisco's a huge school.
bro, that shit's a prison, bro.
Yeah.
It's a prison.
Bro, it, like
Is that where you went?
yeah, that's where I
Oh,
went.
damn.
So like, if I always be like, if there's a zombie apocalypse, bro, I'm pulling up to Trisco. That shit's fully gated, bro, and like, bro, you're sad, bro. Like, it's
There's only
cool.
one in and out too. One entrance, one exit.
Yeah, and then like it's
And
big.
I pulled
bro.
up there one time because I think it was like for a game or something. I think like Valley was playing against you guys or something like that. And I walked in like going toward the gym, and I was like, their nurse is UNM. Like they got a hospital on campus. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Like
Like,
you can get checkups there and stuff or whatever, and like it wasn't just students, bro. Like there was out like every time.
so
I
it was
see
a real clinic.
like yeah, there was actually like
Allah.
yeah, it wasn't
I
for
didn't
it
know
wasn't
that.
for students. Like it was for actual people.
Oh, so students couldn't go there?
No. Students could
Oh,
go there,
okay.
of
But it was for
course.
actual people too.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, so something like major happened to you, you can get treated on site. Like that's
Yes,
kind of
bro.
crazy.
But yeah, thankfully nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Dang,
That's kind of crazy though.
But yeah, it's cool, bro. A Trisco had this like this little thing that I wish I was into what I'm into now, because like they had this thing called a black box, and
Oh,
like
okay.
you could perform there, and like they had like even like little events, I guess, after school sometimes, and people that like were into music or poetry or whatever could pull up and do their stuff, and like I never even noticed that shit. Like
Damn, that's crazy.
that's
and
and
cool that they
it's
had
legit
that.
like legit a black box, bro, and it's like good ass like acoustics and shit.
Damn, that's,
Yeah, so I'm like, it's crazy. And then if you open it, it's like a big ass garage door. If you open it, like there's like seats there too, like on the other side. It's bro, Trisco's
Does it still have it? Do they-
yeah, bro.
That's dope that they
Trisco,
had that.
Trisco's, bro, they have some cool ass stuff, bro. I was
I
like,
know that I like when I passed that school. I'm like, what the hell? Like this.
It's like on the end of Albuquerque too. Like
Yeah.
nothing past it.
and
It's
then
all dirt.
now they killed it because like they put apartments and you can't see it. But bro,
Oh.
before,
Yeah, there's like big ass apartments blocking it now.
no, but before, bro, it was pretty cool. But in Valley, bro, did you ever do any performances and stuff like that?
Yeah, so no, I didn't do performances, but like they kind of had what you guys have.
Mm.
It's like they called it like the pack. It's like an auditorium. So like they have like a stage and seats and everything like that, but I never really did anything with that there. But a lot of people did, like they like had like band, and a lot of people had like they played like guitar and stuff like that. They were performing stuff, but the Valley wasn't as like, I guess, engaged their students like that. It was more so just like
They're just trying to get the movies in there, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, just
Bro,
kidding.
it was crazy too. So like I don't know where they got all this money from, but they got like obviously like a check or something. And then after that, all of a sudden we had this big ass gym, like nice gym, but like the rest of the school was like still from the 50s. I'm like, what the?
Jeez.
Like, do you guys?
for the movies.
Yeah.
It was for
I
the
guess,
movies.
bro.
It's an investment,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, it's so funny because like everything they'd put money in is like the gym, like the sports team, and their security guards.
But what sports team? Like
So it was
which is the one that does the best?
at Valley probably
Basketball?
Basketball. All right, for sure.
Yeah, it's probably basketball because
Pretty
yeah,
icy. They were
yeah,
pretty icy when
yeah,
we were
they
in high
went
school.
to they went to the championship a few times.
Oh shit.
So
I honestly I don't even remember. I just know that I just go win back to back, like one back to back.
yeah,
I'm like, I guess. And like the cool
Trisco
thing is
was pretty solid too.
they were pretty solid, bro. And like they only had one fool that was huge, Jordan. You remember him? But like the rest were like average size. So I was like, you know, it's like it's cool. And then even after that, they were even shorter and they still won. So I was like, let's go, bro.
It's the
Yeah.
ball movement. It's the ball
It's
movement.
a ball movement, bro. It's a
Basketball.
tiki taka of,
Yeah.
of basketball. But how do you prepare for like concerts or something like that, bro? When you're performing, like, do you get nervous? Like, how do you feel right before,
yeah,
or
so-
even during? Like, I
Yeah.
want to know all that. Cause
Do you
like,
still
Yeah.
get nervous? Because I know you said you did like 10 performances already. So it's like
Yeah, so when I first started doing performances, I'd get pretty nervous. Like I'd get like butterflies and shit like that, and I'd be like, kind of like worried that I was gonna forget words and stuff like that. Like I'd be freaking out. But now it's gotten a lot better. Like it's kind of, I look at it as like, if I keep good energy, the crowd will have good energy. If I'm up there like looking weird and being stiff and this and that, they're gonna be looking at me weird.
Yeah.
Like so, like that's how I kind of like got rid of that like nervous feeling. Is like, cause that's really how it is. Like if you go up there and like you're worried about messing up and forgetting the words and stuff like that, you're gonna do it
okay.
because like you're worried about it. But it kind of just took some time for me personally though to kind of get used to it, because I'm like, generally speaking, as a person, I'm not like the biggest social person.
Okay.
So like it was kind of hard for me to even do my first show, and my first show was in front of like 10 people, and I
Where was
like,
that? Where
it
was
was at where was it at? It's at this like, it's like this little venue. It was like,
the warehouse.
no, I don't even know where it. So I don't know if it was at the Jams. I don't know if this was my first one. I did one at the Jam Spot, which was a pretty early on show. It had to have at least been like one of my first 3 shows. But I did another show, and it was like at this place like on Central, and I don't even know what the place. It was like for somebody's birthday party. Like I didn't get asked to perform, but like they asked like one of my friends, and like he kind of just took his other performer friends with him. It's like we did that. But I remember the Jam Spot, because we used to do quite a bit of shows over there, and those were cool. But like the only thing about the Jam Spot is that sometimes we'd get crowds that weren't that into it. Like and the only thing about that is that like they pay to get in there. So
Okay.
it's like you paid to come stand on the wall. Like that's what we were always confused about, because like
you weren't receiving the same energy from them.
yeah,
like,
because they would even do that with people that have been performing for a while that were good, and it's like, so that, but I kind of just like take stuff like that with a grain of salt and just kept going. But that I eventually got better with
Okay.
performing. And
That's cool though.
yeah, because it's really fun too. Like I really like performing now, because it's always cool when you have like the crowd like engaging with you. Like I always like to get the crowd engaged, whether it's like telling them, like, even with ranch, I'll be like, when I like say ranch, my chips, and like they'll be like ranch, my chips. So like it's cool when people engage with you like that. So
That's fucking nice,
Yeah.
bro. That's literally a dream. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like,
and
I live my dream, bro.
they like the crazy thing about that too is like they did that at the art walk, and like I had never had enough courage to like do something like that. But I got up there and I was like, all right, I'm gonna need y'all to do something, like say ranch, my chips, and I wasn't expecting it, but like everybody that was there was like ranch, my chips, and I was like, oh,
That's lit as fuck.
I forgot what I was doing. I was like, oh,
Wait, did I hear you guys?
yeah,
say that
bro.
again?
But it's super dope, bro.
I
Like,
bet, bro. What the fuck?
Damn.
Like, that's like legit. You're living my dream, bro. Like, because I always said it doesn't even matter how many people it is. Like,
it doesn't.
it can be 3 people, bro, 2 people. Like,
Yeah.
and they're fucking with your shit, bro. That's all that matters, bro.
Exactly, and like that's what I've always tried to think too, is like it can be from 10 people to 10,000 people. It doesn't matter. You got to keep that same energy,
Yeah.
because it's like you got to treat every show like it's the best show you've done.
And it's not just that. It's because it's like your music, bro. So like it has a meaning to you either way. So that's when I feel like you should perform it the best way you can. You know.
Exactly.
Because like you said, yeah, you have to put that energy out there. But why not do it if it's already your music? You put your heart into putting like that music out there and stuff. So might as well perform it the way you want to. and shit,
Yeah.
Exactly,
you know?
bro.
That's
That's what I was saying. We're gonna have to.
We gotta make something,
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna have to make something.
Some
So
acoustic.
get you up there with the guitar.
Bet, bro. I'd be so sick.
It was
But-
actually lit at the art walk show. So like I was telling my friend Jay, he had made this song and he had somebody go on there and he did it. The guy played the guitar, but like live on stage with him.
Mm-hmm.
So like that shit was dope. I'd never seen that done here. I was like, that dude was solid too. Like he was playing it right and everything. I was like, that shit's dope.
That should say,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know. Like, you know, like the thing about me is that I'm like I just started playing a year and a half ago, so I'm not like that good.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I felt more like with singing and shit. So, and the reason I picked up the instrument was just because like I can just be like putting videos of me singing. Like, isn't that kind of whack? So I was like, I just need to get the guitar.
Staring in the camera.
Yeah. So I was like, let me just get a guitar, so it's not that bad. So like that's why I started playing the guitar too. But I've always liked music, so like it's kind of crazy that I got into it kind of late. But I don't mind, you know.
Yeah, no, bro. It's the guitar is like, the thing I like about the guitar is that it's a super human instrument.
Yeah.
So it's like you can hear like the emotion through what you're playing on the
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah.
It's like that's what cause like I started picking up the guitar too, like probably around the same time you did, but like the thing that's different that like I respect about you is that you're doing something with it. Like I've never really like made anything with it. I just kind of like
Respect that, bro. Thank you.
yeah, like I don't play consistently, which I really want to do, but that's dope that you do that. Like you post
bro.
videos.
And it's hard, bro, cause like now I don't really care, but at first I was like, damn, what are people gonna think, you know? And then I've always told people, I was like, if I was in high school, I wouldn't be able to do that shit. But like now I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just like I'm posting whatever I want, and I'm doing whatever, like the songs I want, and I'm just like I'm having fun with it. I like it. So if people like and support, like that's cool. Like and then people don't, it's just like it's what I want to do.
It's whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's something too, is like, because even back in high school for me, like that's how it kind of was. I'm like, like it's like you don't want to look stupid because like you go to school with all those people.
Exactly.
So it's like,
You see them every single day.
So, but
Like, and like they start clowning at you, like you said, you know, like oh, there goes a freaking SoundCloud rapper.
and that's how it was for me too. Like a lot, like some people would do that. Like, wouldn't necessarily like come up to me and just start clowning me, but like when I would bring up my music or somebody else would bring up my music, like they'd kind of just be like okay, like it's kind of whatever. But now it's more so like like you said, like I don't give a shit. Like,
No, yeah, bro. Especially because you have a song that's like
600,000 plays, bro.
What the hell is that? That's, like, that's incredible, bro.
yeah, I feel super blessed to have that even.
And what about your
happen.
your SoundCloud songs? Are they still up and stuff?
I think I still have songs on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's under the same name, but like they're super old songs, like probably a few years now. But it's always crazy to go back and listen, bro. Like sometimes I'll go back and listen. I'm like, damn, like it's so crazy to see how you like change,
Progress.
like and
Get
progress. And as far as even mixing too, because all my songs, like I mix my own stuff, so it's like I always like to go look back on that for like reference, because like what could I have done differently? Like
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, is there any song that you look back and like this song has potential if I do what I know like now, like what I know with like.
I've thought about that so I had this song, I don't know if it's still up. It's called Can't Lie, and it's more so like a singing song cuz I like making songs like that too. Like I like to switch it up every now and then, try to, just not stick to one sound, but I look back on that song and like as far as mixing and singing wise and stuff like that, I look back and I'm like, I wonder if like I do
This
what
and
I
that.
can do now with this and take it and kind of remaster it if it would sound good.
Yeah.
I kind of think about it like that, but it's just always crazy to see how much you progress.
Oh yeah, bro. And like staying consistent, and then I think I always like saying is like, let's say that song, bro. You're starting it new, but like you're not starting it new because you're already somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I tell everybody's like, let's say you stop doing something for some reason, but you want to pick it up again. You're not starting from zero. You're starting from that point you were at, and it's a good thing. Like that's what I'm trying to say with your song. Like it's gonna be. If it was it should be a good song, you know. It should be a really good song if you already know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And then if you have a vision for something, like, just expanding on it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I have a question too, because you know how you said that it should like your older songs are on your SoundCloud under the same name.
Yeah.
So like, what influenced you to find your like artist name?
So the way that picking my artist name way, it's actually weird. So like, I've gone through so many phases. So my first artist name was just my name. It was just Javier Torres. And then after that, I changed it to...
It's like Torres Javier.
Yeah.
just flipped it.
Yeah. So I changed it from that to like...
This guy, bro.
People are probably like,
it's because the reason I'm saying that is because like my name's Arturo Miguel,
Uh-huh.
and like I wanted my artist name to be Miguel Arturo.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, so like that's why I said that, you know.
People would be like, okay.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
Alright,
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change that now.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, but I changed it from my name, and then it went to just Pep. So it was just Pep, and then it was like 2 exclamation points. Like I don't know what the hell I was on. Like I was just experimenting. So I did that, and then I changed it to Pep with 1 normal exclamation mark and then 1 flipped upside down. So and then I kept that for a minute, and then I don't know. One day I was just like it was just so random because I was just like PepSparks. I was like, okay. I was like it was so funny though because like people were asking to like I feel stupid because like I have there's no meaning behind it. Like I didn't have a meaning when I picked it, but like
it just popped.
It kind of just popped, and like I was just like, all right, let me change it, and that I stuck with it because everybody I think kind of fuck with that name more.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, so I kept it as that because it's funny too because like you look up Pep on like everything like Apple Music whatever, and there's multiple people, and I'm like damn, like because I needed something that like when you look me up and like it's just me. So like that was my point. So like I did that, and like when you type in PepSparks, nobody else is gonna pop up. So like that after I saw that, I was like, I'll just stick with this. It was actually a pain, dude, because like when I dropped all my songs, it was mostly under Pep. So I needed to like go in and change everything over to PepSparks. So I had to, because what I dropped my music through is DistroKid.
Okay.
And it's like
you still use that?
Yeah, I still use it. It's like a distributing company, but like I had to go and like contact them and tell them like I have a new artist name, can I switch it? And they're like, you have to like change over like the song code into this name, and like I had to do a bunch of crap, and I was like, I put it off for a while because I was like, bro, this is gonna be so like such a pain,
tedious,
but
you know?
yeah, but I finally did it and just sticking with that.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And then like influences, bro. Like who are your influences in music?
So one you could probably hear it in a lot of songs, but a big influence of mine is Ski Mask.
Okay.
Yeah. So
He just dropped some music last night too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's dope. He's super dope, and he's
Ski Mask was homies with X, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I
And
listen.
Juice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah, I remember the homie was like,
I met him.
you met that?
I met
fool?
Ski. I didn't meet them, but I met Ski Mask. I got a
Oh,
picture with him on my
shit.
Insta. So yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Is it when they
Nice.
came?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was the last concert Juice came to
I was
before.
at that
Yeah.
too.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, where Blueface was there too.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah.
attention much to
But yeah,
No, like Blueface is hard. It's just like he's like I don't listen to him like that. But
No, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, so like it's funny too because my big influences are Ski Mask and Juice WRLD because Juice WRLD like
Juice WRLD goes hard.
because Juice WRLD is my favorite artist. Even before like he was like I know a lot of people will say like oh I knew them before, but like I really like was listening to him like when he was dropping like on SoundCloud and stuff like that, and like he was still popping a little bit, but like he was a big influence of mine too, even though it may not sound like it in a lot of songs, but like it just his lyrics and stuff like that, he was different. But
yeah, like sad boy vibes. Like,
yeah, it is different. But yeah, them two are big, and then especially Ski Mask influenced a lot. I didn't want to like kind of rip off his style, but he kind of influenced like the fast rapping, like the songs that like I'll make like that, because I really genuinely just like that style, like especially the wordplay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like he's different with that. But
like, how was you feeling, bro?
Yeah, bro,
feeling like the four. I feel fantastic.
Like who says stuff like that,
bro? He raps so
like
baby wipe. Like that song
like
goes
nobody
hard.
says stuff like that. So like that,
Yeah.
that was a big influence of mine.
How do you feel about X? Because that's my top. That's my top because like I'm a sad like this music, bro. Like you're just sad, so I was like I like sad music. So
yeah, I love X, bro. Like especially like when he was kind of in his prime, because that's an artist I didn't really know about until he was popping off. But when I started listening to his stuff, like he's dope too. Like especially, I feel like him and Juice WRLD were one of the first male artists to kind of go out there and be like, we're sad. Like make music, like make music, like this is how we're feeling. Like like nobody like before that was really like saying like I'm depressed and this and that. So like they were really open about that, and I think a lot of people related to that, because like a lot of people, like that's how a lot of people are. Like they'll be feeling some type of way like that, but they won't express it. So when they started making music like that, people had like an outlet. Like they had a way to like connect to something.
I feel like it was almost like the same vibes you'd get from listening to Kid Cudi. Like I remember bumping Kid Cudi like in middle school, and like I was never depressed or anything, but like his shit was lit.
Bro, Kid Cudi, like that dude's a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
like he's something else, bro.
And like, what about like artists that are not rappers? Do you listen to anything like?
Yeah, bro. So it's funny because it's funny. So like the majority of the time, I'm actually not really listening to like hard like rap like that. Like I'll listen to Ski Mask and stuff like that. Like not here and then I will listen to them, but like I like to listen to a lot of like sad stuff too, or like even like I like Kid Laroi a lot. I listen to him, and then I like to listen to like some alternative stuff. I don't know if you guys know who Mac DeMarco is.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
But yeah, so I listen to him. He's especially as far as like guitar. Bro, he's a super dope artist to check out. But he makes like alternative stuff, and he's a really dope artist. So I like music like that. But like, I really just be listening to a lot of stuff, because like I try to find a lot of different inspiration. Because I feel like if you make music and you listen to like the type of music you make, like 24/7, you'll start to sound like what you're listening to too much. It won't sound like you anymore. So like that, because I had that problem for a while. So like when I was like religiously listening to Ski Mask like every damn day, like bro, it would just on my playlist. It would just
walk into his room to Ski Mask.
Yeah, bro. Like that's how it like was. Like how I would listen to him, and like I started to, like to make stuff, and it's like all I could like. When I go to write something, it's like that's all I can think of.
Like something fast paced.
Yeah, and that's like it clicked in my head. It's like I need new ideas.
Honestly, I feel that. Cause like I do be listening to a lot of the same like artists and stuff, and then I'm like, damn, like that song sounds a little bit similar like to the one I wanted like that I've written already. So I'm like, I need to just switch it up. So
yeah, so true. Like it's just I feel like if you're writing music and you want people to truly connect with it, it's got to be you. Like what you're saying, like you can definitely have inspirations, like your flow and everything like that, but like what you're writing needs to be you. Like it needs to. So that's what I always like to do, is switch it up with who I'm listening to.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
And like, do you listen to any Spanish music?
I do sometimes, actually. Like it's not a big. So I didn't really start getting into like, cause I didn't grow up in the most like Mexican household.
Yeah, of course.
But my girlfriend is actually her family's like Mexican, so like that's their culture and everything. So but she actually got me into some Spanish music and to like just the culture in general, because I really fuck with the Mexican culture.
Oh hell yeah,
it's super
pretty
dope.
nice. It's pretty nice.
It's
like
super dope.
like what kind of music is it that she like showed you?
So like I found out who Kristen Nodal was
Oh
from her.
hell yeah! Kristen Nodal is sick, bro. That
Yeah.
homie's like 21, bro.
Are you serious?
I swear, or probably like less than 23 for sure. Like,
Because I like that song by him, Adios Amor.
yeah.
That's like, but like, so when he dropped that, how old
Bro,
was he? Like,
That was my height. That was when I was a
what was that for?
junior.
Like
I was a
16?
junior,
Like, what the
bro.
hell?
For real?
I was a junior prom. I remember like junior prom, like dancing to that song.
Bro, it's so funny too.
They
Cause
played that at your guys' prom?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
lit,
what,
bro.
they played
They
it?
never
That's
played
dope.
that shit at my dances.
bro. We had
well,
like,
that's the thing though. That's a big Spanish area though.
mm-hmm.
Like the Trisco area. That's a
Mhm.
big like Spanish.
That's
area.
true.
Yeah, we had a kind of like Mexican songs too.
Damn.
It was
I
cool.
should have pulled up to your guys' fucking
For
hocos or
real.
proms.
No, yeah,
Not
but
even Spanish area, Mexican area.
Cristiano
but-
Nodal, and then who else? Correos Tumbados and stuff like that, or what?
It's and then like
the normal right now.
yeah, and then what's that other band I'm trying to think of? They made a
Grupo Firme, like that's the one that's popping right now. I think because they're even pulling up next week.
I'm trying to think because I know that they're pulling up because they're performing at the
Santa Fe?
convention center or no or who's performing at the convention center?
Eslabon.
Eslabon.
Eslabon Armado.
Because I know Christine Nodal is coming too.
For real?
Yeah.
I need to go to that one.
Yeah, but
If he brings Belinda, nah, I just
I don't know who that is.
you know who Belinda is?
Calibra
Who's that?
50.
Calibre.
That's what I'm talking about.
Calibre 50 is pretty
Yeah.
ice, bro.
they're
Yeah.
pretty hard too.
But you know who Belinda is, Eric?
I don't.
Oh, really? You know who Belinda is?
Mm-mm.
It's like Cristian Nodal's like girl, but she's a singer too, and she's like she's really popular in Mexico.
And then of course there's Bad Bunny.
And then of course, bro. But
Yeah.
everybody
Bad
likes-
Bunny is.
You can't hate Bad Bunny though.
Bro,
You
he's
can't, bro.
like,
It's
Homie's
impossible.
ice. Homie's ice.
Bad Bunny is literally Mexican Drake. That's literally what I've said.
Yeah, he
Or like,
is.
well, Puerto Rican Drake.
Or Puerto
Yeah.
Rican.
His
Puerto Rican.
Hispanic.
Yeah,
His
Hispanic
Hispanic Drake.
Drake.
Yeah.
Bro, he has so much swag,
Bro,
bro.
he's
Is he Puerto Rican? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
he's
thought
Puerto
he was
Rican.
Mexican.
nah. No, but that homie has so much swag, bro. Like
Nah, he's hard. His style's hard. Like,
Fuck yeah.
like what he be
bro.
wearing and shit, bro. I'm like,
the shoes.
That fool wore a crop top. I'm like, damn.
When?
Huh?
When?
This was a while back. He posted on his Insta like, oh, he was
I didn't see
at the
that.
club or something, and he pulled up in the crop top.
he's
bro.
he's
Like,
bi, isn't he?
I do.
I
not
have
know.
no idea.
I thought he was. That's what I've heard, but like I don't know if it was true or not.
I don't know, but
He has a dope
2021.
style.
But, yeah, his songs go hard.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
yeah.
The fact that he even did like WWE, like
Bro, yeah.
that's cool.
That's what I was thinking of too, bro. Like when I saw him do that, I was like, "What? The? Okay."
And like this is the thing, like Randy Orton, you know, everybody knows who Randy Orton is,
Yeah.
right? Randy Orton had like a little interview, and he said that he gave respects to that fool because he took it very serious. Like apparently he went to to their gyms and like where they have like practice rings and stuff, and he was like practicing for like WrestleMania and for like the events he was putting up. Like he tried his best to like.
And a lot of people won't do that.
And like
Yeah.
he's like I know there's a lot of artists that have come over to this side and like they didn't take it as serious. Like they were just like they just pulled up to
Like,
yeah.
Bad Bunny
Just
really,
to be in there.
Yeah, Bad Bunny really wanted to show out.
And then the thing is
And
that
he
he would
won.
yeah. the thing is that he actually liked WWE since he was little, I guess. So like it was actually a
Oh,
dream
so
of his,
it
so he
was,
took
like-
it serious.
That's
bro.
dope.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
I had the same dream, but I didn't fucking grow, so I fucking said fuck that shit. You know,
Be
I
Rey
can't-
Mysterio, bro. He's short.
not as short as me.
Yeah, I mean, how tall is Rey Mysterio?
I don't know,
He said I
but
didn't
that
grow.
fool, if that
Fact
fool,
check. No,
hey,
I'm
if
just
that if that fool can pull up, bro, I'll fight him right now.
Because he's all old or what?
I'll fight Rey Mysterio.
Bro, Rey Mysterio's fighting with his son.
They're
Like-
going at it in the ring.
No, like
Oh,
I mean, like
I
tag
was-
team.
like yeah, but like
Oh, what
like
the
he's
hell?
fighting with his son. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. Like
That
he's
fool's
been in
old.
WWE that long.
That fool's old.
That
That's what
you
I'm
that
s-
you have a full grown son to fight with now.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
that
Like
fool's
that's
old, bro. But
You better watch out. He's gonna get out. And he's gonna come find you.
I'll fight Rey Mysterio.
You hear that, Rey Mysterio?
Pull up, fool. I'll give you my address.
we in Albuquerque, 505. bro.
Yeah, for real.
I got on
No,
my
I'm pretty sure
passport.
he's came, huh? I'm pretty sure Rey Mysterio's came to Albuquerque
I'm
before.
pretty sure with like WWE.
I remember seeing CM Punk came here.
Even Undertaker has been here, bro.
For real? I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing Undertaker here.
I've heard that he's pulled up and like even Kane and stuff. Like even John Cena's been here.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I remember
Yeah.
seeing Sheamus, CM Punk. And
That's
then
sick though.
I
But
can't
like
remember
honestly,
who
did you follow like WWE and stuff like that?
Not as much. I remember
No,
I
of
liked it
course.
as a kid. But
Nobody follows it as much
Yeah.
anymore, you know.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, like, did you follow when you were little?
yeah,
a
I
lot?
had like the
Action
figures and stuff like
everything?
that.
Hell
The
yeah,
wrestling
same.
rings, bro.
Bro, the thing is that now it's just like so like because a lot of kids watch it, they have to keep it so PG. But when I would remember watching when I was like I think it's like 5. Like when I started watching it,
It was
5 to like
hardcore.
10. That was pretty crazy, bro.
But they were nuts.
Yeah,
What they
even
be doing, bro.
probably up to like 2013. It started getting like a little weird, like too.
They can't be as like aggressive anymore.
Yeah, so I was like and then yeah, like high school, and I remember watching that in high school, but
Bro, they be doing some crazy shit on WWE.
For
definitely,
real.
bro. I had this one thing that was like all the Raw episodes or whatever, and there was like bikini fights and stuff like that. It was like, bro, like in the 90s.
Or when Edge
like
was on his
Fact check.
Yeah, I know. What is
It's
it?
5'6".
5'6".
He's as tall as us.
That fool
You
can-
got it. You got it.
I got this.
Got
it.
it.
Hey, who you guys bet on? You're Rey Mysterio. Fool, but that fool.
Weigh 'em in.
Nah, for real. But that's crazy, bro. Like, I wish I could be in WWE. The fuck. Or have a pod in there, bro. Just like
Bro,
In the
fuck
ring.
bro. It's just crazy.
You start the pod and then out of nowhere they just come and tackle you.
Yeah, bro. Get a 6'9" out of nowhere. Bro. Just for Rey
Fuck,
Mysterio,
bro.
some type of shit. Yeah, frog splashes.
Watch
my
out!
ass.
Watch out! Watch out!
No, yeah, but what was your favorite wrestler, bro?
Mine,
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
That was mine, bro. I remember that.
Mine was John Cena. Like I don't know, you know,
Bro, I always
loyalty, respect, bro, and I don't know what else it was, but that shit was cool.
Mine was always Rey Mysterio though.
Rey Mysterio. I like Rey
that was a
Mysterio
big
too.
one too.
Yeah.
I always remember how Undertaker used to pull up too, just hop out the casket.
Jeez.
Bro, that was.
Or like the little ice shit.
Bro, that was. I always.
You know who was
I would
my
try
second
it.
favorite? Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle was pretty nice. Hornswoggle was cool. When he had like little ladders and chairs match, they were doing all little ladders and little chairs and stuff.
You guys remember like the little play sets that they had, like the rinks, like the little ones that
Yeah,
you could
bro.
do, like you like launch them.
Oh
Yeah,
you like-
Bro,
button.
I would take it so serious, bro. Like with those action things, like I would dead ass like do like every hit and then boom and then the all dramatic fall. Like
You're like,
I would take hours playing with those stuff, bro, and I was just like take it hella serious and like I was just hella playing with those shits, bro. Like you know those videos on YouTube where you can like they take pictures and then they like just fucking put them all together but in fast space and then it looks like, you know, have you seen that?
Yeah, like it's like
like a time lapse.
Yeah, basically it's like I probably could have done that when I was like 10, like dead ass. 'Cause that's how accurate I was with everything, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, fuck that shit, you know.
You're, take a picture. Take a picture.
Oh, you mean like stop motion? Like the anime.
stop motion, but
So it looks like they're all moving like.
No,
Bro, that'd be
for
so
real.
funny.
but imagine, bro, like performing at a like WWE.
Bruh.
Would that be one of your goals? Cause you were at
Bruh.
WWE, like,
Bro,
fan
that would
when you
be
were little?
so fire to do that.
Walkouts you broke.
Like, they have like a stage above the rink, like it's
Dead ass, bro.
Bro,
Like,
that'd be-
like a Kanye West type of stage where it's just
bro.
hanging.
That was nuts when he did that. I was like with the floating stage. I was
Yeah.
like, what the?
Did you ever see that people tried jumping onto it? Or
Yeah,
climbed
they were
up
trying
onto
to
it?
like climb
Yeah.
up it on it. They had to like.
Kanye was just like, nah, and that homie just dropped, bro. He let go and just fell. I'm like, bro, you didn't even like try.
He's like, anyway.
all right, keep going. But dude, I was gonna say, have you seen Michael Jackson? Like, there's something similar. That homie had like you were getting on the stage, like you could get on the stage, and they would like levitate him, and levitate him will like pick him up in front of the fans.
Oh yeah.
And there's this
bruh.
one like Asian person, I don't know what it was, you know, and he got up there, and Michael Jackson just holds on to him, bro, tight as heck, and like he's up there, he just like.
Like he
I mean,
picked him up and just started flying around with it.
Yeah, because Michael Jackson was about to like
Let him fall.
let him fall.
Oh,
And
damn.
it's a cool video, bro. Like, you know, like Kanye was like, all right, ladies, you
He's
know,
like, get off my
and
stage.
Michael Jackson said, come on, bro, like I'm not letting go. And like,
Have you
Damn.
seen like Travis how he is at his shows too? Like people will be trying to get on stage and like his security won't let them, but Travis Scott will be like, nah, hey, like let him up here. So
He
like,
has,
and he
like, a
starts
little
raging
kid.
with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
the little kid one. I
Little
seen
kid
that.
when he
and
said
it'll be
singing.
like throwing people off stage too. Like go pick them up and I'm just
that's
It's fucking
sick,
crazy.
bro. Travis is crazy. Like,
If people be breaking their arms at his shows.
He like Travis broke his leg from like
Travis broke his leg,
like for raging too much. Like he was just on stage, like just jumping, getting hyped, and then he broke his leg.
Damn.
For going that hard. I swear, bro.
How you be?
I believe.
How you be raging out that hard that you just break your leg by jumping, like,
bro? Imagine.
And the rest of the time he was just like one leg, just.
Oh, he performed on it too. That's dedication, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Is that where like that meme started with like when they took that ugly picture of him
with the microphone?
Yeah,
we picked it up and
yelling.
he's like,
yeah, you know,
I think
that's a
I'm
shit.
not sure.
That's a shit.
That's
picture.
such an iconic picture.
That is iconic, but it's like that shit looks terrible.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, bro.
But what's your goal as a musician, bro? Like right now, like what do you?
Yeah, so I think my biggest motivation to kind of do this stuff is kind of just like provide like the people around me with like a life that they've never seen before, like a life that they never had, and kind of just give back, because like growing up like here, especially, like not a lot of families like have the most, so it's like it'll be super dope to kind of give back to my family, of course, the community, stuff like that. It's like a big goal of mine is to reach that kind of level where I can do stuff, especially here. It's like there's not a lot of stuff for kids to do.
Yeah.
So it seems like a lot of kids get into trouble and stuff because they don't have anything to do. Like they don't have no youth programs here. They don't have like, I know like in other states, because I have family that lives in Chicago, and the way that their schools work out there, like in their high schools, they have like coding classes and like robotics and stuff like that, like for kids to get into, so like they can do what they want to do. And here it's like,
we don't have that much.
Yeah,
of it,
like it's like it's
the rich kids though.
Like, yeah, the
rich areas.
That's what I'm saying. It's like over there, it's like in the communities, it's like it's just public schools that have stuff like that. Here, it's like they look at it as like an expense. Like it's so I really want to be able to like give back like with stuff like that. So
that's sick, bro. Especially, it's just hard. Like even like soccer players, bro. They always mention how like United States, like only the privileged get to like play sports and stuff. Like
it's true.
Or like at the high level, because like if like let's say you're unfortunate don't have enough money, you can't play like at a really competitive club, and then from there you don't take it as far.
Bro,
so like it's just
stuff like that.
That's true, bro. So I'm glad your vision is to put back into the community.
Yeah,
and like,
definitely, bro.
It's not a lot give back to the community when
they just kind of like up and leave, and that's like not really a goal. Like I've always had this thing too. It's like growing up, it's like I feel like I won't just up and leave, but I kind of want to expand and kind of just see how other places are.
Definitely.
But like if my goal is to get to that level where I can be here and kind of do things,
or like come back, huh? Like,
exactly.
That's what I see
like
too.
Because there's some people will make it out of here and like kind of just look down on the place and be like, oh, like whatever with that city, but like it's like that because of the way the city's environment is. Like the community's just, I feel like there's a lot more trouble to get into than there is good to get into.
And also, I feel like that it's a big thing too, because like a lot of people go somewhere else to find success, because it's like we don't have the resources here.
Make the resources. It's like you got to be the one to do that. It's like every city started somewhere. It's like New York isn't just like how it is because it was like that one day. Chicago's not just all popular for music because it was like that. LA, same thing. It's like people came and they went into the city and they're like, let's do something with it. Like let's all join together and do this and make it, so I feel like it's getting better with that here. There's a lot of people coming together as far as content creators and everything. Like in the last year or so, like I've met so much people that like do music, that do videos, that photographers, and that I didn't even know were here. So it's like a lot of people are coming out and like doing stuff in the community. So it's super dope to see
that we have like the similar experience with that too. Like when we started this podcast, we didn't know how many like artists were out there, like comedians or like rappers,
I didn't even
DJs,
know there was comedians
like
out here.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying.
same.
I didn't know that, bro.
I didn't know there was like comedy. You can go try out stand-up comedy.
I didn't know that.
I'm about to pull up.
Like
it's for fun, bro.
It's crazy, bro, and it's like I would consider this podcast like one of those blessings, bro, because it really like felt like we connected with the community. Like we're getting to know,
find people, and it's like it's crazy that when you jump into this kind of like community this scene, it's like it's like a whole new world.
Yeah,
bro. Like it's like, whoa, like I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, definitely.
it's crazy. There's a lot of people here.
Oh yeah, definitely. But thank you for being here, bro. Like
Yeah,
that ass. Like
definitely.
I really appreciate you coming out and talking about your like everything that you've done so far, bro.
Mhm.
And then where you, like I said this to everybody, but like that ass, like you got our support. Like,
Thank you, bro.
The
Always.
podcast got us
Appreciate it.
got your back, bro. And like
Same with you
need
guys, bro.
anything, bro. Like we got you, and like we'll stream your music, anything you want to put out there and stuff. Like we'll
And keep
share
us
it.
posted when anytime you're performing or something
Yeah,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Set that shit to us, and then we can put it up in ours. Like we don't have
Yeah.
hella followers or anything, but like it's getting up there, so like people can see it.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
And it's dope, bro. So
Appreciate
keep
that.
working, and it's very inspiring, bro. Like just
Y'all gotta collapse one day.
Yes.
for real. That's true.
I'm
that's
serious,
true.
bro. We gotta do it.
I'm down. But yeah, bro. If you wanna like give your ads and stuff.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, PepSparks. Snapchat, the same thing. My music's on all platforms, PepSparks. So appreciate it if you guys check out everything.
Sounds good, man.
Appreciate you guys too for having me on. You guys
Yeah,
got
of
my
course,
support.
Of course, bro.
Of course. And remember, guys,
Keep
keep
rising.
rising.